Hi, I'm Megla here, and today's topic is units digit of a number. So, number part you have seen already this basics, that is classification of numbers, divisibility rules, factors, LCM, HCF, and so on. So now we are going to say this units digit of a number. So when you say units digit, what do you mean by that? It's like the last digit, that is the rightmost digit you say. That is in 243, when you consider this 3 is a number, that's a units digit. Or in 46, we say 6 is a units digit. So this seems to be very simple. First thing is you have to understand the concept of this one, cyclicity. So cyclicity, why we go for the cyclicity is finding the units digit. Here we have given a very simple number, but you may come across the numbers like 123 to the power 547 or 457. So these are the numbers like you have to find out, like 97 to the power 46. So what is the units digit of this given number? So you know that this is a very small number, so you can directly say 3 is the answer. But if you expand this 123 to the power 457, it's going to be a very huge number, very, very huge. And there you are going to see the what is the units digit of that. So it is not that difficult as we think. So first time when we write this, you feel that it's very tough because we can't just find out what is 123 to the power 457. But you can definitely find the units digit. And that is because of the cyclicity, the one which you have to know about it. So we will discuss about that. So concept is mainly about the unit digit of a number and its repetitive pattern. That is, it's the pattern is going to form a pattern and it's going to repeat. So that is what you're going to see now. Next. So here, these numbers can be broadly classified into three categories. As I said, that all the units digit, that is the last digit. So we are going to see that when the number is ending in 0 or 1 or 5 or 6 raised to any power, how the number is going to change. And it's like the other number. So you have, this is one category, the other category is about 2, 3, 7, 8. Then the one more category is about 4 and 9. So we'll see one by one. So here you can see that 0 to the power n is always going to be 0. So any number which you have, like you have 270 to the power 56, you know that the last digit is definitely going to be 0. Why 0? Because it is last digit to the power whatever it is, it is going to be 0. The same thing is about 1. So instead of 0, if I change this to 1, it's going to be 1. Instead of 1, if I change this to 5, the last digit is going to be 5. Similarly, for 6 also, you can say this is going to be 6. Okay, so that's what you're going to see here. So all these digits, whenever you come across the digits like 0 or 1 or 5 or 6 at the end of the number raised to any power, then it's very easy to find the units digit because it's going to be the same thing. So you can see ending in 5, you're going to have 5, 1, or like 6 or 0. So there won't be any different numbers here. So next you're going to see for the next one, like 4 and 9. Whenever it is ending in 4 and 9, how it is going to be. So you can see that 4 power 1 is going to be 4. If it is 4 power 2, it's going to be 16. Similarly, when you go for 4 power 3, which is 64, is again ending in 4. So therefore, the other number will be ending in 6. So same thing for 9 also. 9 power 1 is 9, 9 power 2 is 81, so it's going to end in 1. Again, 9 power 3 is 729, so it's going to be ending in 9. So the next number is going to be 9 power 4, which is again going to end in 1, right? So therefore, here you know that there are only two different units digit you get whenever you have the last digit as 4 or 9. So that is what you can see here. The power cycle of 4 is 2. And here you can just say that whenever the power is odd, like 4 power 1 or 4 power 3 or 4 power 5, you're going to always have the last digit as 4. And whenever you have the power as even, that is 4 power 2, leave of 0. Don't consider 0, please. So here you can see that you're going to have this 4 power 2 or 4 power 4. The last digit is going to be always 6. And same condition for your 9. So 9 power, any odd digit when you have 9 power 1 or 9 power 3 is going to be 9. And if 9 power 2 or 9 power 4 or 9 power 6 is always going to be 1. Next. The examples are here. So you can just see these examples. For 9 power, you have these categories. So next you're going to see for this digits 2, 3, 7, 8. These numbers have a power cycle of 4. So you can see here, when it is repeating, we have to see the last digit. That is 2 power 1, it is 2. 2 power 2, it is going to be 4. 2 power 3 is 8. 2 power 4 is 16. That means the last digit is 6. And then you go for 2 power 5. So when you go for 2 power 5, the last digit is going to be 32. That is 2. So you can see that already you have 2, then it is repeating with the same thing. So 2 power 6 is 64. Then you can see that it is ending in 4. And similarly, 2 power 7 is 128. So it is ending 8. Then 2 power 8, if you see, it is going to be 256. So it's ending in 6. So it is almost the same as whatever you have here. So it's going to repeat in the same way. So therefore, it's a cycle of 4. So it's going to repeat after 4. So same conditions you can see for 3 also. You have this whenever it is ending in 3, like it is following a pattern of 4 again. The cycle repeats after 4. And the similar cases for okay, you can see here the 3971 is the last digit you get. Last digit you're going to get, and after this again it's going to repeat as 3. So same condition is for the next one. So next you're going to see this one, 7 power 1, 7 power 2, 7 power 3 or 4. You can see that it is repeating as 7, 9, 3, 1, and after that it will go back to 7 again. So therefore this is repeating after 4. The same condition for 8. It's going to be 8, 4, 2, 6. Then again it's going to be starting with 8. So all these 4 numbers, you just have to consider only the last digit of this. Like 8 power 1 is 8. You don't have to tell this 8 power 2 is 64. You can just multiply this 8 into the next 8. When you multiply, the last digit is going to be 4. When you go for 8 power 3, as we are interested only in the last digit, you don't have to multiply the entire thing. You can just take the units digit of the previous one, that is 4. That into, when you do 8, you're going to get the next one. So that's it. So again, 4 into 8 is 32. So 2 is going to be the last digit. So when you go for 8 power 4, you can just take the last digit of this, that is 2. 2 into 8 is going to give you 6. Again, 6 into 8 is going to give you 8. So that's 8 you're getting here. So all these 4 are going to follow a pattern of 4. The next one. So here you can see all the units digit cyclicity is mentioned here, and also the what are the numbers you get. So when a number is ending in 0, whatever be the cycle, like it's cycle of 1 and it's always going to be 0. Similarly, 1 is always going to be 1, and 2 follows a pattern of 4. So you're going to have a cycle of 4. So that's what is mentioned here. It's a cycle of 4, and here you're going to have the cycle is 2, 4, 8, 6. Similarly, for 3 is going to be 3, 9, 7, 1, and for 4 is going to be 4, 6, 4, 6. It's a pattern of 2, a cycle of 2. So 5 again is going to be same, 6 is going to be same, 7 again is going to be pattern of 4, and 8 is pattern of 4, then 9 is again pattern of 2. You don't have to remember all this, because you can just go for this one. You can just write down this, as I told you, take only the last digit and multiply with the base, you get the next number. So that is sufficient for this. You don't have to sit and mug up all these things. Find the units digit of this one. So we're going to do this problem now. So you've seen that the power is so big that you can't just find out the number. It's not that easy to find also. So only thing is, what I can do is, you just consider only the last digit of this number. And also here, as you know that this is a pattern of 4. So pattern of 4, when you say, that means the problem here is you just consider this. The cyclicity 7 is 4. So divide the power by 4. So you're going to divide this power 562,581 by 4. And you don't have to spend so much of time, because divisibility rule for 4 is check only for the last 2 digit. So you just have to consider this 81 divide by 4 and see what the remainder is, which is nothing but 1. So that is what is mentioned here. And then the first power in the power cycle of 7 is 7. So whenever you get this remainder as 7, then that is equal to 7 power 1. The answer is 7. If you get the remainder as 2, then it's going to be similar to 7 power 2. Answer is going to be 9. If you get remainder as 3, then you are going to get the 9 into 7 is 63. Therefore, answer is 3. But you will not get remainder as 4, because whenever you're dividing a number by 4, the maximum remainder what you get is only 3. So you will get 4 reminders, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. So we had seen for 1 what is going to happen here. 2 we have seen, 3 we have seen, then 4 is nothing but when you get the remainder as 0. So remainder is 0 when you get, that's last in the pattern, that's going to be 1. So 7 power 4, that is equal to 1, and this is when the remainder is 0, you're going to get this. Next. Find the unit digit of it's a very big number, 5 raised to this 5 into, I'm sorry, this is a multiplication. So you're going to multiply these two and check. So now there is no power here, but the last digit again is too big, so you don't have to consider all this. Just take these two numbers, multiply, and when you multiply, cyclicity is 1. Otherwise, also when you multiply, you're going to get 0 as the last digit. That's it. This is over. The unit digit is completed.